Good morning. Good morning. How are you guys doing today? Welcome to Life's Lessons with Vanessa. I am here today for another video. I am in the bathroom getting ready to take me a bath. It's going on 10 a.m. and I'm just getting ready to take me a bath, y'all. So, I want to talk about something today. I want to talk about entertaining spirits, entertaining people. You know, they have a saying, birds of a feather. I'm putting some coconut oil in my water. Birds of a feather flock together. And if you're entertaining a certain type of demon, if you're entertaining a certain type of spirit, it's probably because you have, let me turn off this water for a minute so y'all can hear what I'm saying. It's probably because you probably have those same type of spirits that you need to be delivered from. I want to encourage you guys today. Somebody out there hopefully will hear this that needs to hear it. Don't entertain alcoholics. Now, there's a difference between a person that drinks on occasion and a person that is a straight up alcoholic. Like, if you can't tell that you're listening to an alcoholic, if you can't tell that you're listening to somebody that is intoxicated, if you can't tell that you're listening to somebody that's insane in the membrane, if you can't tell that you're listening to somebody that's miserable, evil, and wicked, and without the Spirit of God in their lives, it's something wrong with you. It's something wrong with your radar. It's something wrong with your Godar. It is something wrong with you. And 9 times out of 10, if those things go over your head, if the fact that you're listening to an alcoholic, if the fact that you're listening to somebody that's godless, if the fact that you're listening to somebody that's miserable, wicked, and evil goes over your head, then tag you it. You're associating and you're affiliating with those type of people because that is what you have in you. God say what is in the heart comes out of the mouth. When you allow evil, wicked people to entertain you, that's what's in your heart. Why are you gravitating towards that? Why do you need that? Why do you need somebody who is an alcoholic? Why do you need somebody that's slurring at the mouth? Why do you need somebody that's not making sense? Why do you need somebody that's sinning against God to entertain you? Why do you need somebody that is tearing somebody else down, another child of God down? Why do you need that in your life? In order to keep you company, in order to make you feel relevant, in order to make you feel good. Why do you need that? Why do you need that type of entertainment in order to make you laugh? It's not funny. Sinning against God, not funny. Sitting up listening to an alcoholic slur at their words and sin against God, it is not funny. It is not funny watching somebody that is on their way to hell and they getting closer and closer to hell every day that they sin against God, every day that they sin against other people. They're getting closer and closer to hell, and you're sitting up there watching them, laughing at them, thinking that that is entertainment, thinking that that is funny. God forbid, and God have mercy on you, because a lot of you guys that claim that you have the Spirit of God in you, you can't even detect. You can't even detect when somebody is sick. You can't even detect when somebody is miserable. You can't even detect when somebody needs the Lord. And you're sitting up there entertaining their foolishness, adding fuel to the fire, giving them just a little bit more attention to keep going, to keep doing what they're doing while they're sinning against God. It's so sick and so pathetic. Birds of a feather flock together. And everybody that sits up and entertains a drunken alcoholic that is without the fear of God in their life, that's a sign that something is wrong with you. That's a sign that you need the Lord. That's a sign that you do not have your eyes on God. That's a sign that you are not praying without ceasing. That's a sign that you think that you can do evil and wicked to other people and get away with it. That's a sign that you're focused on the wrong thing. Why be focused on somebody else's life when there are 365 days in a year that you're going to have to give account of for your own life, your own action, your own words, your own deeds? Why be focused on somebody else's life? Why let somebody else's life affect you? And why talk about what somebody else is doing in their life that had nothing to do with you? You could easily remove yourself from the equation by not watching that person, by not talking about that person, by not indulging in it. This is a free, just like y'all want to say, freedom of speech. You sound like a sick individual that want to say you have freedom of speech about something when you also have freedom to watch. If you don't watch, you won't have to talk about nothing. If you don't watch, see, that's what lets you people know that something is wrong with you and you're sick, because you need help. You need the Lord. You need deliverance. Because all you had to do is stop watching. But just like you can't put down them cigarettes, just like you can't stop drinking, just like you can't stop cursing, just like you can't stop being messy, just like you can't stop sinning against God, you can't stop. You know how they say you better check yourself before you wreck yourself? Some of you people just want to wreck. Some of you people just are going to end up in hell, and it's so much that you could have done to not end up there, but you don't even care about your own soul salvation and your own relationship with God. When you are worried about somebody else and their life, their actions, their words, and their deeds, you are neglecting your life, your relationship with God, your calling that God has for you. God is calling you to him. You're rejecting going to the Lord because you steady chasing after somebody else. Make it make sense. Y'all, public service announcement of the day. Stop listening to alcoholics. Stop entertaining evil and wicked spirits. Stop sitting up and listening to drunks. If you can't tell somebody drunk, then that's because you probably drunk along with them. I'm going to talk to y'all later. See you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.